Let's turn our attention now to Kerala, where the Chief Minister has dismissed any larger conspiracy in the serial blast cases. He has said the attack at the Kerala Convention Centre was carried out by a disgruntled member of the Christian sect that organised the event.
Now, according to Kochi police sources, an arrest has been recorded in multiple blasts that happened at the convention centre. Dominic Martin, the lone prime accused, has been reportedly charged under UAPA, the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, Explosive Substances Act, criminal conspiracy and attempt to murder as well as murder.
In his statement to the police, he in fact said he set fire to the bomb by operating the IED. The National Security Guards team has recovered the remains of the circuit that was actually used for the blast.
Dominic Martin in fact had placed those explosives inside the hall with the aim of killing the participants of the Jehovah's Witnesses convention. He spent 3,000 to make the bomb and learn how to make the electric detonator from YouTube videos.
For the latest on this story, we have my colleague Pratibha Raman joining us live at the moment. Pratibha, take us through what the probe has revealed.
Well, in fact, the last 24 hours has been extremely crucial for the police, especially with the turn of events where the prime accused and the lone accused, Dominic Martin, walked in surrendering himself to the police, claiming that he is the one who's responsible for the drastic attack, mainly because he does not really concur with the ideology of the Jehovah's Witnesses group. And he has also claimed that he's been watching a lot of YouTube videos. What is interesting is that the last 5.5 years that he's been residing in the suburbs of Kochi, the last 2 years he went to the Gulf, especially during the COVID pandemic, and 2 months back he returned. During his stint at the Gulf, he worked as an electric foreman, which gave him some amount of knowledge in terms of how to put together an electric equipment such as an IED. And with additional information from YouTube videos is where he collected a few crackers and he put together an IED device with the help of an electric detonator. And he also has enough video evidences to corroborate his story as well as his statement. The police yesterday was busy exploring the blast site, examining all of the evidences, piecing it together with his statement. And soon after which we did hear from police sources that an arrest has been recorded and Dominic Martin is under police custody at this point in time. But what we really have to know is what kind of information has been gathered from Dominic Martin, whether this is definitely a case of disgruntlement against the religious sect or not. These are some of the things that still needs to be highlighted. But in the meantime, you can watch the ground report that we have been working on ever since we came to Kochi yesterday, especially with regards to the victims, the injured, as well as the politics that is playing around this particular blast case.
12-year-old Libina, who was admitted at Ernakulam Government Medical College in Kerala at 9:51 a.m. on Sunday, lost her life post-midnight. She'd suffered 95% burns and is the third casualty after the blast at the convention centre, which hosted a prayer meet of the fringe Christian sect Jehovah's Witnesses. 50 others injured in the triple blast are being treated for burn wounds at the hospital.
Yesterday we had around about 35 people getting admitted with first degree, second degree burns. Most of them had burn marks in their foot and hands.
There were 3 blasts that took place one after the other at Kalamassery's Zamra International Convention Centre. According to eyewitnesses, the first one took place at 9:38 a.m. right at the center of the hall when around 2,500 people had gathered and were intently praying with their eyes closed. The other 2 were less intense and took off at the doors.
About 9:40, there was a blast. And after that, all people, about 2,300, more than 2,300 people were there. I helped so many people to make.
Kerala CM Pinarayi Vijayan has declared that it was one man, Dominic Martin, a disgruntled member of the group who carried out the attack all by himself. Vijayan has threatened legal action after Union Minister Rajiv Chandrasekhar had alleged that the state government was not taking stern action against communal elements.
if you continue to pander to those radical elements by allowing Hamas, if that organization's head is allowed to come to Kerala through video and address a group of people with his radical ideology, there is certainly something very wrong. Instead of helping the youth come into mainstream, you are instead throwing them again into the cesspool of radicalism by allowing them to engage with and allowing the Hamas to engage with these youth.
അന്വേഷണവുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട് ഇപ്പോൾ മാർട്ടിൻ സമ്മതിച്ച കാര്യങ്ങളുണ്ട്, അതിപ്പോൾ പുറത്തു വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇതിൽ മറ്റെന്തെങ്കിലും മാനമുണ്ടോ എന്ന കാര്യവും സ്വാഭാവികമായും അന്വേഷണ ഏജൻസി പരിശോധിക്കും.
When an IED can find its way into the center, security lapses need to be looked into. When innocent lives are being played with, political bickering takes center stage. With camera person Kumar, Pratibha Raman in Kochi for NDTV.